Stu and I have spent the last 100 years venturing the globe in search of the most rare, giant, and mystical fish. Except for everything I just said was a lie. We hardly make it out of Pennsylvania. But this is how legends are born. Top Rod Wranglers, Part Deuce. Alright, Stu and I is up here at a bass pond. Got a little bit of rain. Kind of awesome fishing weather, really. Lightning and stuff you don't want to be around, but
so drizzly rain going on here.
Could be awesome for fishing. What do you plan on doing here, Stu?
Well, as soon as we came down, we jumped up a couple bullfrogs and they jumped in, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this little frog on the top water here, since there's a kind of a matted layer of algae on the top of the pond here. Start out with this and see if we can get a little bit of a topwater bite. And if not, I'm probably going to start jigging a little bit with some minnow jigs I have.
Yeah, I'll probably go between top water, jitterbug, and I'm probably going to try rubber worms and stuff, see if we can't get anything to hit. But we got the GoPros ready. We're going to do some POV action. Hopefully we get some luck here. We needed this rain. It's been a drought for a while.
Yeah, it hasn't rained.
So I'm throwing this little frog here, and kind of got like a layer of algae on this entire pond. So we're going to do a little bit of top water ripping here. See what we can get.
This is a no-go immediately. You don't want anything on your hooks. It's a dead giveaway.
So I actually just saw a take over there on top of the water. When I bring this in, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can pop whatever that was. Looked like a bass. Over no man's land up in here. Kind of speed fish with this a little bit. Let me get that structure over there. See if I can entice something to come out.
Yeah, baby. I got one, Josh. Nope, you spit it out, son of a bitch. Yeah. I jinxed myself. You never say it until you got it on the shore. What's that? Alright, I'm not speaking until I have it landed. That's the golden rule. And literally when I told you that, he spit it out. Son of a bitch.
So Dan's over there. He just had one hooked. I'm looking over at him, talking to him, and a pretty decent one just popped up and grabbed my frog. Let's go ahead and see if we can get him to eat again. I threw over into those trees over there. Boom, like that. One come up and smashed it. See if we can trick him again here. I was kind of giving it like a real desperate flop, like that. It's actually going to be hard for me to set the hook cast in that far over there with that big of a distance, but otherwise it looks like hell trying to get over there. It's so thick.
Damn weeds. If this keeps it up, I gotta switch it up. You can't, as soon as this happens, the fish know it's not normal and they won't bite.
See if we can't get something to eat. Busting over into here. Some blackberries. See if I can't go for a swim. There was one that kind of struck at it. I don't know if the camera picked that up or not.
And every single cast.
And then jumping off of the log and kind of struggling his way to shore. I don't know if the camera picked that up or not, but I had one. You think with this, it's all bad. We'll end up losing this thing. Well, I lost my frog, so I'm gonna go ahead and it's the only one I had, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go ahead and see how Dan's doing over there. I'm gonna throw some jigs. I'm gonna throw a jig on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw one of these on. These have been killer for me over the years. I'd really like to get in those trees over there. If anything's big in here, they're probably hanging out in that far side over in that brush, which I might actually try to bust my way over to there at some point this evening.
Actually, let's try something here. It's worth a shot.
Here's where I had the 2 takes on the frog, so I'm gonna see what happens. I wish there wasn't so much salad on the top of this pond.
Yeah. Stu is either on the phone or he is just bullshitting to himself over there. My man hasn't stopped talking since we got here.
Things I have, the grasshopper, just maybe try to tie some poppers, different stuff like that.
Ah, had a bite. Yeah, I had one. A underwater frog. Rubber lure. Dude, it's ridiculous. I told you, I got weedless hooks if you want to switch to rubber lures. The weedless hook will work, but you're still going to catch some of this. Now, when I was up here before, it was pretty active. See, yeah, there we go. Oh, that's what the other one did, and he spit it out. This one didn't spit it out. I don't want to lose him. Let's land him.
That's a good one.
This little bass there. I'm all fogged up. You can still see him. Oh yeah, a large amount.
I don't know, maybe like 14 inches.
Mm-hmm. It's cool catching them on the frog like that, though.
Frogs must be what they're going for, because you had all those hits. He took my top water. And then now I got a gummy frog on there, rubber worm frog. So, with there being so many bullfrogs and stuff out here, when you go fishing for bass, you have to kind of find out what it is that they're eating. Each pond, lake, everything's like its own ecosystem. So this one with all the frogs,
Loaded with frogs.
yeah,
I'm gonna come back here for frog legs.
Be out
and
looking for frogs and stuff, and that'd be a good way to try to hit them. Half the battle with the bass fishing is finding out. And what else I got on here is I got a weedless hook, and that helps with all this vegetation, because this little, while that's on there, everything just kind of slides off, and then the fish bites, it just pops down. So I'm actually gonna. You want one? I got them in my box.
Yeah, because it's I can't even use this. So.
Do you have any gummy frogs? Because I got extra ones if you want to try one.
I might bum one off. Buy that other one.
Yeah, that's actually the same one I'm using.
It looks like a toad almost.
Yeah. Well, maybe that might be the game plan, is try to use frogs, because
I'm about to go commando on these fish here. Bust some brush. May never see me again, but I'm going in. Oh shit. Some jungle expedition shit going on here. Do some pitching and flipping. See what kind of big shit's living under here.
even on a weedless hook, sometimes you still snag weeds. That is the way she blows.
If I can get the right angle on this, I could skip this frog out like that. Yeah.
I figured if anyone would do it, it'd be you.
It's pretty epic looking.
Dude, you get like halfway through the pond over there, you're in the kitchen over there.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but I'll try. I just saw a swirl behind the frog here or something. Definitely looked at it.
To be continued. You'll have to watch the next episode to find out how Stu does over there in no man's land. Especially now that we have figured out a lure that the fish are hunting for and a hook setup that can work. Not perfect, but feasible. Also find out on the next show who is the top rod wrangler of the evening. If you enjoy the show and want to catch the new ones, click the subscribe button and the alerts icon to be notified every time I put a new one up. The more views we can get, the more fish we can catch, and I'm talking about some big ones. Till next time, this is Top Rod Wranglers.